Who's Ro Da? And welcome back, everybody. Green Machine here, playing some Skyrim. We have our sword and our cool shouts. Just kidding, this is Fallout 4 if you couldn't tell by the amount of non-Skyrim-y things here. So, we're here in some doctor's office.
Well, what is this about?
Kellogg Frosted
We
Flakes.
need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please help us.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Omari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks,
I
Nick.
appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Can I shoot it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Oh, the frames. Okay. I'm not sure where the frame rate has gone. We'll see if it gets less light. Oh. No, I think I have to restart my computer. I'm not quite sure what's happening, so I will see you guys in a second. Alright. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. It's like Windows C++ error. So you know what I did to fix it? Restarted my computer. Restarting my computer solves like 90% of my problems. Oh look, I'm in one of the eggs that I was talking about. Am I gonna get to play some cool games?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Whoa. Right. Like. Am I going into his brain? Am I dead?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
This is kind of weird.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way.
I think something's
she
broken
protected me
again.
from Dad.
The frames.
That cost her more than a few beatings.
Yep.
I
Alright,
never knew what happened to her after I left.
I'll let this go.
I didn't want to know. Not then.
Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to fix the problem using real people reasons. So I will be back in a second. Alright, that time I restarted my whole computer. Last time I just restarted Fallout 4. I don't know if I said that.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Neural.
Try that one.
Are we inside a neuron? Is this what neurons are like? Who's Sarah?
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
Why can I not
never
jump on
worried
the
about it
baby
before.
correctly?
Must be my mama instincts kicking in.
Kick. Bam. Face
Who
kick.
knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her.
Step on him.
And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the She. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just walking on neurons and I am... pretty confused. Now we're in a...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us?
I found
and we
another
wouldn't
memory.
fuck
to
with
find.
you?
I'll connect you.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
So I think someone killed Kellogg's family, and then he needed my family to bring his family back to life using some weird demon altar. Of course, 90% of that I just made up now.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Wastelander.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Where is the thing? Oh, here it is. I can't even run here. I have to scale these weird things. I keep turning red.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully
Getting warmer.
understand.
One of these has got to tell us something.
You're in.
I think
We're
I
running
do.
out of brain here.
Very well. Be
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting it.
Systems offline. Shutting down.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Yep, she's going to get ripperonied. Alright. What is this? Who are these people?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good.
Me.
Checking through the logs.
Whoa.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Whoa. It's me.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, the eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Oh.
Too bad he left alive the one person he
Found
shouldn't
another
have.
intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
the one.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
Whoa. I didn't think I'd get to watch that again. Alright, let's go murder Kellogg again. That would be great fun for me.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So,
He has gray hair.
good news, I think.
His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually.
Oh, this is
But
Diamond City.
it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I hope my son isn't that ugly. Hey. Where do I go?
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Glowing sea.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
He teleported. What a hacker. And why does he have gray hair? Me, because I have gray hair.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
What? They can do that?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm pretty ready. Get me out of here. Oh. Interesting. Now I learned all the Institute's secrets. They just teleport in. Come on, wake up. Stop singing music. I'm probably gonna get like 1,000,000 copyright strikes. No. Stop playing music.
Movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Who has the
No
radio
one's
on?
ever done this before. How do you feel?
Where's the radio?
Have a minute?
Hey.
Yeah? I'd really like to talk to you. You ready now?
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up my contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder if there's anything I learned in the combat zone. It was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. But I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
I would like your soul. And I'd like to put your soul... That's not my sword. Never mind, forget I said anything. I guess we'll talk to her in the next episode. Maybe we won't even talk like this episode. This episode I kinda was just quiet for 20 minutes and let the game do its thing. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you didn't like, do nothing. Subscribe if you haven't. And, see ya.